stripped off most of the bad stuff, and there's not much left. There's good and bad. All the fender bolts came out of this corner, and pretty much all of them in the other front. So that's a good thing. The apron was crushed on this. So I trimmed out the bad. I'm gonna try to put that apron on it. I got two good front fenders, I'll get those on, and I have another hood. This hood was all wrinkled. Clean out all the nature. The back was pretty bad, so I cut it off there, because remember, this is gonna be kind of a race car. Yeah, I'll drive it on the street, but it's gonna be pretty racy. So get two fenders back here and a hood and an apron. That'll be in good shape. The big thing is, because it's a convertible, the floors are gone. But I have two new floors right there, ready to go in. The tunnel's in good shape. I checked it all out. The frame head is in good shape. The frame horns are in good shape. This luggage area in the back here is bad, but I have a donor card for that. So it's fairly obvious what went on here. Well, even the heater channels are good. The body is good along here. But what I was saying is, it's obvious what happened here. It's a convertible. Top is bad, so everything at the bottom of the bucket rotted out. I'm gonna get two new doors. So the beauty of a convertible is the door is like a third of the bodywork. So anyway, got it stripped down to the bad. Now I'm gonna start putting some good back on it. And we don't have a lot of storage space, so we're gonna, instead of storing these, I'm just gonna throw them on quick. What better place to keep them than on the car? Looking at the windshield on this car, I think I'm gonna be able to do a chop top on this without doing a lot of body work. Chop tops always look cool on convertibles, I think. All right, got a little progress, a little bit of cleanup, a little bit of scrap saved up. We got all the panels we need for the nose. Got good fenders, German fenders. Got the hood off my race car. Got an apron off my race car. That's just kind of temporarily screwed on for now, but like I said, I wanted to get everything off the floor and onto the car. So this fender's good. It must have a little wrinkliness there that needs to be cleaned up. This door is no good. So I'd like to get a pair of doors. The quarters need to be repaired on the bottom, but that's very common. These fenders I got are like perfect condition. The only thing I don't like about them, they're 73 fenders. So I get rid of those big shock absorber bumpers, but I do not like elephant feet taillight. So I might run these fenders, I might not. If I find earlier fenders, I'll run them. I've got early taillights that'll work for that. Need an apron. I got a good brand new hood, never been mounted. I got to get some, I call them the hinges, but they're not actually the hinges, but the swoopy shaped deck lid mounts. Need those, apron. Okay, cut off. Now what I did is, now the higher you go on the windshield, the narrower it gets. So I just put a cut, not all the way through, but cut, you know, a blade width there. And I'm gonna flex that out and weld it to widen this. And it's not enough to notice. It's not gonna kink or anything. And on the A-pillar, I did the opposite. I cut on the inside a blade width, and that'll pull in. So I'm not gonna weld them yet because I don't know exactly where we're gonna fall. So I'm gonna get this tack welded in as lined up as I can get it, and then weld these miniature pie cuts. And that should lock everything to the width it wants to be. All right, there's my first chop top. I just kind of tacked it for now. I aggressively tacked it, we'll call it. I just wanted to make sure that the shape was right and the rain gutter was straight and stuff like that. So looks okay. And if it's not perfect, it's close enough that I can fine tune it in the future. So that's 4-inch. I'm really glad I didn't do 6-inch. That would have looked stupid. I think 4 is perfect. Maybe 3 would have even been a little better, but it's okay. So we're gonna pull it back over to storage and save it for another day. It's nice to see it complete and not crumbling in the front and things like that, so. All right, God, destroyed this shop. It's the trouble with old rusty cars is whenever you work on them, your shop looks like that. That's all the junk we're getting rid of. I like getting rid of junk. Good looking car someday. Not today. Someday. All right, we didn't really accomplish anything today, but we accomplished getting some parts off the floor and put in storage. We had 2 fiberglass noses on there. What better place to get things out of your way than to put them where they're gonna be. This one all tidied up. This car's gonna be cool, that chop top. I'm digging. I won't be digging it when I gotta look for glass for it. Might end up being Lexan. Huh?